Asia Champions League is officially starting now. We have the first regional day of India, where we have 8 matches just today already. We have FS Esports going up against True Gravity, the first and the 4th place of the India Open. Left side, we have Slowbro, Inteleon, Blastoise, Glaceon, Umbreon, a triple defender team comp with no healing support. Okay, India already putting out some interesting stuff. Up against Lapras, Clefable, Pikachu, Mimikyu, and a Venusaur. So, it's pretty much deciding on who's going to be the first and the best team of India, facing up against all the other teams of Asia when it comes to the offline, finals in, I think, was it Thailand? I think it was in Thailand. So that's going to be quite fun. I'm going to try to figure out which the best team from India is and who's going to represent this region. Again, True Gravity winning the India Open just a few weeks ago, was also an offline final, looking quite strong, and of course, I mean, looking like one of the bigger favorites to be the best team currently from India. As we have sadly S8 or Seoul not making it, so they will not be part of the Asia Champions League. So the team that actually was able to beat down LG did not make it into this part of the Asia Champions League, which is quite sad. I'm not sure what happened there. I don't know if they just didn't play much or something or didn't practice, but yeah. So the best team from India from last year, who was actually almost, or like, who was getting a game of LG, did not make it. As we already have the first KO going down, Squid able to pick it up on Mimikyu, as we have a top path Mimikyu in this game. Bot path, Lapras, Pikachu. Not the strongest lane. Of course, they can get some last hits in, but up against the double water gun lane, the Slowbro Inteleon bot lane. This is on the current patch, so this is nerfed Inteleon as well. Of course, they're quite strong, doesn't matter what. Same for Mew. You think you probably just go for more Solar Beam, more Electro Bolts now again. First game on top now. Let's see what ability we're gonna have a Giga Drain for that Venusaur. He's gonna get caught as well. The White Mean look, can they take him down? Icy speeds are landing, but they're able to shield him off and just have the Moonlight healing. As well as Clefable just runs back in, tries to go for the Ataria, but can't quite do it. Maybe looking for... Oh my, Vulcan is going so aggressive right now. Might be caught right here. Stuck in the mean look. They're going to try to build up this Icy Crystal. Icy is becoming through. But the Moonlight healing is just enough. But no, it's going to finally get taken down. I didn't quite pay attention as well. Did we see any Resonant Guards? I didn't quite pay attention to what it... But maybe we probably saw Resonant Guards, right? Being played. Maybe that's why they have triple defender as well. I kind of want to check the items again now, but I'm going to do it after this game. As we have Melon caught now, has to run away. Basic attacks are coming through from Inteleon. Can they take down eject button forward as well? Minuk is going to land. And another KO here for FS Esports in this early game. As now we have 12, 2, and 30 points going into the bank, putting them into a nice lead. Already level 7 as well now for Inteleon. Going for the snipe shot, which didn't get nerfed, but Inteleon got nerfed overall. There was a Resonant Guard being happening, and then we have a combo going on. And the Resonant Guard, they're getting a shield also into Inteleon. I mean, we could see, like... I'm curious if you're going to see, like, a 5 Resonant Guard team comps in tournaments. I think it could literally happen. I wouldn't be surprised if that's going to happen at some point. Some people are just... Or some teams are trying out like a 5, But that's an interesting early break here by the Blastoise. I'm not a fan of this whatsoever. It's a perfect overcap. I mean, he wants to set up a Regieleki. But if he doesn't do Regieleki now, this was a terrible play. So let's see what's going to happen. If they don't go for Regieleki play now, they just gave Mimikyu 3 free NDDs. And also making Blastoise not get level 9 now, because he just killed all of his wild Pokemon. Pretty much not going to respawn. But FS Esports just going for this Registeel instead. So, a bit of a mistake by Blastoise. If that was my teammate, I would have been not happy with this. I can tell you that much. As we now have FS still picking up the first objective. So far, True Gravity. Pretty much in this early game. And we have Lapras Autocore taking down Icy Spear. Blair picks up another KO as they're going to look for the dive onto this goal now. Want to try to break this one as well. Which, again, I don't know. Like, breaking this top goal seemed like a terrible decision now. I don't think this is something you really want to do. Clefable now getting Icy Speed down. Can they take it down? One basic attack. Yes, Slowbro gets the KO. But they're going so deep right now. Blastoise here as well. Has Unite move up. Maybe eject button as well. Is he going to look for something? There's the Unite move. He's going to slice through Pikachu. And they're also going to take down Lapras. FS Esports still looking great in this first game. And they get a nice overcap here this time. 34 overcap. As they get into 194 point lead. But yeah, you can see, so Blastoise breaking top goal pretty much has gave Mimikyu 6 NDDs now already, if he's going to pick those top right ones as well. So it's a very interesting decision to break this goal. Like, it's fine breaking the goal if you go for Regieleki play, right? But as soon as you don't, then you just gave your opponents a crazy amount of free experience. Now they can finally pick it up. Let's see if they're going to look for push as well. Of course, quite risky, especially into a Venusaur, into a Pikachu. That's a lot of AoE damage that can take you down, so you're going to be very, very careful if you want to be pushing this one in. But Blastoise has Surf Hydro Pump. Can maybe do something about it with this little Christmas hat on. I mean, it's currently December, so the Christmas skins are coming out. But now they're just going to recall. And look maybe for bottom push now, as Slowbro and Tilly are moving in. But True Gravity, of course, is a team that knows about, you know, those split pushes. So yeah, I mean, I feel like FS Esports had good early game now, but they kinda didn't really... Now they can't make anything happen anymore. But as I say that, they're gonna pick up Pikachu in the middle of the map. Might allow them for another play. And True Gravity can kind of farm until late game now. And maybe come back into this match. 194 to 41 points. Are they going to look for this fight right here? They have 5 life moves up as Mimikyu is going to pick off Inteleon. There's going to be plays happening now. Now True Gravity has a chance to come back to this game. Beam is going to happen as well. Lapushina comes through looking for Glaceon. Does he find the wave? He does, but Glaceon is passive into the Venus Unite. They're going to get Slowbro, Solar Beam as well. Glaceon stuck in Shinja has nowhere to go. It's also going to fall instantly out of it. That's 2 KOs now for Gravity on the spot. Team fight. As the bot objective has also spawned. We also have a Bubble Beam though. I don't know if I like the Bubble Beam. But I mean, he is XP share Lapras, so totally fine. Swipe shot on to Clefable there. This Deep Blast Snap's gonna do a lot on True Gravity. Takes them down, but Pikachu secures the Reggie with that Thunder. SFS Esports at least picks up a few KOs here. It's gonna be 3 in total. But Blastoise are still going to be lost as well. Another Slowbro Knight as well to another character. 4 KOs now for FS Esports. They lose the objective. But at least they get some more experience in with those KOs. Sniper Vein Atari as well. Also quite nice. As we now have Glaceon hitting towards level 12, where you get that Ice Shard Plus thing. Which after the buffs is crazy amount of attack speed. Can they go for this Umbreon? Shadow Sneak barely missing Inteleon there. As the beam comes through, but the wish is going to be there as well. Lapras with the wave! Oh my god, nice eject button by Berserk. Sees it coming. And just eject buttons out of the wave to make sure he doesn't go down. Shadow Sneak just barely missing again. And now True Gravity is looking for a very good push with the Umbreon going down. Just not enough healing down the side for now. Isaac Spear is going to go looking for Pikachu. Surf comes through as well. Can they take down this Pikachu Hydro Pump? Yes, they do. As the beam comes through onto Glaceon. And Gravity is just being so aggressive right now. Glaceon in the Isaac is in the Shedinja Doll. But he's going to get taken down as well by Mimikyu. And now this huge True Gravity beam comes out as well. They're going to take down Blastoise. Slowbro trying to defend. Umbreon's already back alive as well. Now going to put the wish onto Slowbro. But they cannot defend the score, can they? 40 and 40 points going on. Just one time 40. And now Gravity is just back in this game. They're only 50 points behind. They were able to farm so much experience throughout the entire game from all the 3 indies on the right side. And now they actually have very good late game as well. They have Clefable for late game. And that's just having no healer against a healer is a huge difference. Clefable heals so much that it's very difficult to fight up against. Of course, Pikachu as well. Pikachu actually has quite good late game. It does a lot of damage. Venusaur, Lapras. On the left side, of course, you have Slowbro, Blastoise, and Inteleon, Glaceon as well. I mean, FS Esports is still fine, but just because they don't have a dedicated healing support, I would still say they're in a bit of a bad position now. As we head into the Rayquaza, into the first Rayquaza of the Asia Champions League 2024 season. As Umbreon gets caught, has used XP quite early on already. Regieleki does walk in on the top right side. Let's see if Blastoise might look for a back cap right here. Otherwise, this Regieleki doesn't really do all too much. 10 unit moves up. And we have Gravitino slowly poking down on this Rayquaza, looking for a fight. It's gonna walk up, and you can see the Moonlight healing, so such a big difference. They can't sustain these beams that are coming out. Pikachu's gonna do a lot. There's another combo into the beam as well. And FS Esports have to engage now. And this is the problem. You don't have a healing support against 2 poke attacker. What are you supposed to do? You have to be very fast, very engagey. Slowbro has to flank, Blastoise has to flank. Just engage at the same time. They need to hard engage onto Gravity. But they're still ahead right now, so Gravity's gonna start up this Rayquaza. Slowbro looking for a back cap, maybe looking for a flank around. No, there's the flank. They're all flanking from every position. This is exactly what I want to see. There we go. Snipe Shot comes through. Slowbro goes in onto Pikachu. Wonderfully done. There's the Blastoise as well with a huge Unite hitting now onto the back line of Gravity as you have Clefable falling as well. Mimikyu's gonna fall. And exactly what I said they're supposed to do, they actually did. Nicely done by FS Esports. Saying they have to flank from multiple sides and just engage onto the side of Gravity. They do it. And now can they secure this Rayquaza? The question beam comes through though, and the team steals it away still. No. Wait, why do they even flip? No. FS Esports lose the Rayquaza to the beam. But Gravity stays to score points. It's not over yet. Lapras has a super small shield. Lapras running to the top side now of the map. As we have Venusaur getting this KO. Does Pikachu stay have a shield? Lapras' shield is gonna be gone in a second unless he gets Bubble Beam. Guess he gets Bubble Beam. Oh, he does get Bubble Beam shield into the score. No. And FSTV Esports with a wonderful team fight, but they don't respect the Venusaur enough. They don't zone out the Venusaur. They didn't even have to go for Rayquaza either. They were like super far ahead. But they decide to go for Ray. And it's gonna cost them the first game after a wonderful team fight. That is quite unfortunate. 6 KOs in Inteleon, but in the end they're gonna lose 214 to 348 points. Venusaur with top damage, of course, MVP now, even after sniping Ray as well, with 91,000 damage. Draft number 2 for the left side now of FS Esports. We have Umbreon, Blastoise, Inteleon, Aedigos, and a Zoroark. And on the right side for Gravity, we have Slowbro, Blissey, Mew, Glaceon, and Lapras. Some surprise, I only see one single Resonant Guard. I feel like Blastoise should be probably running it as well, I'm gonna be very honest. But he goes for the Curse item, which is also totally fine. I think Aedigos could be running it over Vice Glasses. And Zoroark within the Sword Vest now. I mean, it's up against Glaceon and Mew, so the Sword Vest can actually get a solid value. Game number 2 now for FS Esports. Looking good on the first game. Let's see if they can come back into this series. After, I mean, that's pretty bad for your mental, losing a game like this, so you gotta try your hardest to stay in this game after kind of throwing away the first match. Pretty hard. Again, I don't want to see them break a goal early on again on top lane, unless they actually go for a play there. So yeah, it just backfires a bit, but in the end they still won the last fight. They just had very bad Rayquaza control over the Venusaur. Yes, we still have nerfed Mew as well played now, so it's quite interesting as well. Mew, of course, the Solar Beam got nerfed quite harshly, but Electro Ball is still quite strong. You can play more Light Screen Electro Ball again, you can play Coaching Electro Ball, and you can still play Light Screen and Solar Beam as well. It's just much more fair now. So it for sure needed a bit of a nerf. Because we have Glaceon now on the side of Gravity, heading towards this top goal, and we have Zoroark here as well. And Zoroark, of course, in this early game has a bit of an advantage. So Gravity has to be careful right here. Blast around, he's gonna go in with the feint attack. He's gonna get Ice Sharded and stunned up. Nicely done. Look for the feint attack onto Altaria, and he does get it done. As now we have the Shenzi going for a bit of a back cap here. 4 points for a stack. It's gonna get taken down. But it's just the classic support play. Dying for stacking to get more healing done across the entire game is totally fine. As we now have Aedigos getting engaged on. Also only level 3 now. It's gonna pick up level 4 right here with this Baltoy. And so far not too much action. Zoroark, of course, with that KO onto Shenzi. But that's pretty much about it. I'm still surprised to only see one Resonant Guard on both sides. Curious how it's gonna evolve throughout the next weeks of these tournaments. If you're gonna see more Resonant Guard, if he's going to see some Charging Charm. Because that's one also we haven't seen yet, right? But neither of them really have Pokemon that, you know, get value out of Charging Charm, so I don't know if Dragapult is banned, but neither team going for the Dragapult either yet, so of course it's also quite interesting. As everyone is screaming for Dragapult to be OP. I don't know if he's banned from this tournament. I honestly have no idea if there's any global bans. Beandock's gonna land onto Lapras. Maybe in Twitch chat someone can tell me if there's any global bans for this, if anyone has any idea. If any Indians are in chat that have been following this, if they can tell me if there's a global ban. That would be very nice, as we have Zoroark going in now. Lapras low on HP, but has that focus. But it's going to stay alive. Going to try to return now. Blastoise has to eject button to safety. He has to get away. Yes, we have Inteleon against Mew on bot path. The two sniping Pokemon. Trying to find it out. Yeah, I know. Zacian is also banned. Okay, so Mewtwo is banned. Is Zacian actually globally banned? I didn't quite see the bans actually in draft. It's still early. It's currently like 8-9 AM. So I'm still not fully here right now. So you have Blastoise taking down the Lapras. FS Esports again. Doing quite fine in this early game. Snipe shot onto Mew right here, looking for another snipe shot. Can he find Mew? Kinda close, but kinda aims into the wall there. Another snipe shot onto Glaceon. Another 2 damage dealers are so low of True Gravity. Into a popping up with now Zorak is going in. Looking for Slowbird. He is stuck towards the mean look. But Zorak has to run away for now. Couldn't really get too much chance. Going to try to dive back in. But he's going to miss the feint attack. And Blair now taking so much damage. Blair with a huge mistake. Eldegoss has to block the Isaac Spear. And goes down himself. Oh man, as we have now Regirock being taken, dropping to half HP. And Gravity should be able to pick this one up. Unless it gets sniped. There's a snipe shot, but it's going to get blocked pretty easily. No chance. Slowbird just walking up. Even almost getting a KO right here onto the Inteleon. Has an easy time just blocking away from the snipe shot. As 11 points going for True Gravity. And Zorak's going to take down the Slow. Gravity going a bit too aggressive right here. And they might even fall some more. Zorak jumping in now. Finding the feint attack. But he's getting one shot by Bliss Assist. He just got one shot by Bliss Assistant. Wait. Literally. Do you see that? He died only to Bliss Assistance. Look at this. He gets hit by it twice and goes down. Not even an assist for anyone. Blissey just 7% to 0 the Zorak. With the Bliss Assistance. Just completely one-shot. Why not one-shot was 100% HP, but still. It was only Blissey who did damage to Zorak there. And just completely one-shots him. Yeah, Bliss Assistance is pretty balanced, eh? Blissey is a very balanced character, that is for sure. As we have FC Esports getting still some KOs in as well. This game is super close. For now in this early game. Gravity picks up the first Reggie. But they're not too far ahead. Because they're actually still behind. We have 3 level 10s on the left side. Inteleon was able to outfarm you quite a lot already. We have the Water Sport Rapid Spin here for the Blastoise. And that's why we also have no guard. I feel like the guard item in Water Sport Rapid Spin is probably not all too great. Gravity looking for this fight. Blastoise is taking so much damage. So difficult to play this build into Isaac Spear Glaceon. You just take so much damage. Going for Unite Move as well. Knocking up 2 members from his rocks, diving deep, and he finds the KO onto Glaceon. FS Esports now looking to get some more KOs done, but they're so low on HP. Lapis trying to find out what Sport Rabbit's been coming through, but Mew snipes away the Regieleki. Again, FS Esports just losing to objectives getting sniped away, but they still pick up more KOs, and the beam is going to connect right here, looking for the boost auto attack. Eldegoss actually is flying up, landing back down, healing up the team. FS Esports looking for the dice now to the goal, but yeah, Blastoise can't do anything into Glaceon. It is so painful, you just take so much damage from the Isaac Spear. Another one is chasing down. He's going to eject button forward as well. Glaceon being so aggressive right now. Looking for some more KOs. Isaac Spear goes down. And that's 3 KOs now for Gravity. as Rock's going to try its best to make something happen. This assistance coming out again. Stuck in the Ice Beam. But Zoroark gets away. Yes, this is on the new patch. Or it should be on the new patch, yes. Because this is happening right now today. So it's the new patch. Unless these games are pre-recorded, which I don't think they are. So I adopt it. So yeah, new patch. I mean, of course it's new patch. We see Resonant Guard. What am I saying? We literally see the new item, so I mean, it has to be the new patch, yeah. Umbreon is currently running Resonant Guard. Same for Slowbro. As you have Berserk getting caught right here. And Lapras with the Ice Beam is going to take him down. 1v2 KO right here. Looking for Zoroark next as well. Nice there, Illusion to dodge away from the boost auto attack. Moving forward with a Unite move. Very aggressive right now. That Solar Beam does no damage, as you can see. If you don't do a Solar Beam without Light Screen, it does 0 damage. So Solar Beam, make sure you can always get that Light Screen out before beaming. Otherwise, yeah, you just do 0 damage. India are still big Lapras believers. I mean, I believe in Lapras as well still. Lapras is absolutely insane. It just sometimes feels a bit awkward because your early game is not really that great, so you can fall behind quite fast. But I mean, Lapras is insane. I do like it a lot as well still. As you have Blastoise having to run away right here. Yeah, I think this was for sure a Surf Hydro Pump game, but I guess they're scared they don't have enough damage. If they go for Surf Hydro Pump, as they only have Zoroark and Inteleon as damage dealers. But yeah. The Water Sport Rapid Spin is so difficult to play into the side of Gravity. Just so much damage coming out. As we have now also Registeel being secured by Gravity. Registeel with a Glaceon, with a Mew, with a Lapras is going to be absolutely deadly. Lapras already in a flanking position right here. Is probably going to try to find a Unite move onto the Inteleon as Zoroark gets caught already. Now they're going to use Slowbro Unite onto Umbreon, try to just burst on the defender. Not sure about this one. Umbreon gets the up without as well. Glaceon's gonna go jump over with the knife as well now. Blastoise trying to zone. It's going to go for Mew. Does he have enough damage? So he's just getting zoned out, pushed away, and he's gonna get taken down by the Ice Spear, most likely, yes. He has no chance. 2 KOs now for True Gravity, but a bit of a weird team fight. Surf's gonna go in again. Inteleon in a very good position. He's gonna miss the facing as well, but Gravity's just going for the Rayquaza, and they're secured. They get the Rayquaza. Can they score? That's the question. Inteleon getting Icy Spear down as well. Glaceon being so aggressive right now. 2 KOs as he gets taken down by Zorok. Blissey's gonna score 100, and Lapras should be scoring 100 as well. And that's going to be it, most likely. We're gonna have Gravity scoring 300 points in total. And yes, Gravity is going to win the opening match of the Asia Champions League here in India with a 2-0. We have 8 best of 3s today, so a lot of games are going to be played just to find out who the best team in India is. So you can see some damage numbers as well. Blastoise still doing 100k damage, but Glaceon with 116k. I'm surprised that Blastoise did 105k damage. What?